Yeah, we gotta talk about this Durk, y'all. We gotta talk about free little Durk, man. Somebody in my comment was like, yo, how you say free little Durk, but then you talking crazy. Man, listen, man. First of all, man, we speaking about the mistakes that little Durk did, that part. So that person that commented my old little Durk video, that's your answer. I'm breaking the news to you, and I'm breaking it down the mistakes that he actually made for him to get that arrest that he's in the position that he's in now. That part. But we got to talk about little Durk again. And this time we got to talk about Big Durk, his father, aka Big Durk. Free little Durk. He was somewhere, quite frankly, I don't know where he was at, but he was somewhere, and I guess some people asked him a question. I don't know if it was like a little conference meeting he was at. He was somewhere. But we're going to get to the clip, and he actually spoke about the arrest and how he felt about the arrest, how he felt about I guess the feds coming and all that around the time his son want to change his life. This is what Big Durk is saying, pardon me. He's saying that he feels some type of way because why would it come now that around the time my son want to change his life? Woo, pause, Durk, Big Durk. I can't agree with you on that. When you doing stuff or your homies are doing stuff and you put it all in your music, just because you change your life and you change yourself into religion don't mean them feds ain't still gonna come, champ. They still gonna come no matter what. They don't care what type of changement you did in your life. We got to talk about this and we got to react to it. So smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Happy New Year's to everybody. I hope y'all enjoy y'all New Year's. Make sure y'all be safe. Don't be out there crashing out. Stay safe. Enjoy y'all New Year's going into the next one, man. Now, I mean, so happy New Year's to everybody. Shout out to my members. They got the membership. Shout out to all the love to all my subscribers. Much love to y'all. Couldn't do it without y'all, man. So happy New Year's once again, man. But make sure y'all smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, and support the channel by smashing the like button. Do me that favor because we got to talk about this little Durk and his father speaking about this little situation. Let's get this copyright fair use out the way. Copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use disclaimer. You can find that in my description on my channel. We're on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. Clips and videos I play are also owned by the original creators. So we're gonna get straight to it. We're gonna get to Big Durk got the question that asked him. They was like, how you feel about your son getting locked up, and how you feel about like the situation he's actually involved in. Is it good? Is it gonna be nasty work, pause, or actually can be Lil Durk actually beat this case? We don't know. We gotta wait till he go to trial. But his father felt like, why these people want to come grab my son up, charge him for these crazy crazy crimes at the time when my son want to change his life. Yo, Big Durk, let me holler at you, OG. Pull your chair up. Salute. I respect you. Respect you for holding it down. You wasn't no rat. You held it down for what 25, 30 years, whatever, how many joints you did. So I salute you on that. And I salute you for changing your life. But let me remind you, because once upon a time, you was a gangster yourself out there in Chicago, but you was a real gangster. Not no industry gangster, real gangster. That part. What we talking about here. So let me remind you, you know when the feds come, they're going to come anytime. They could come 10 years later. They could let you have a 9, 8 years run. Oh, by that 10th year, they knocking on your door talking about we've been watching you for 10 goddamn years. They don't care if you change your life on the 6th year, the 7th year. They don't care about none of that shit. They don't care if you went and got baptized, you became an Aki, you became. They don't care about none of that. They don't care about none of that. What they care is locking their ass up for federal cases that these people are actually doing, allegedly. That's what they care at. So it could be how many years they come. You could change your life, champ. How many people we know changed their life, had kids, feds come knocking on their door. What you doing? Oh, what I'm doing? I changed my life. Oh, no, you didn't. Come here. We got an investigation back in like damn near 10 years ago where you and your homies was doing mad crazy shit. Robbing banks, whatever you want to call it, federally type charges. They don't care how much you change your life. They're going to come knocking your door no matter what. So that's my little preach to you, Big Durk, pause, because you know better. Let's get to Big Durk, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Happy New Year's, light one up, man. Y'all already know the vibes.
Why do you think some
With the recent case that they brought against your son, we haven't seen any comments about it from yourself. We would just like to know your feelings on the matter so that we can share with the wider public.
Alhamdulillah, we first like to thank everyone for their support, their love, you know, the encouraging words that they gave us as a family. We thank the fans and everyone who stood by us. I leave all legal issues to the lawyers to break that thing, what's dealing with that, the legal issues behind it. As far as the family, as far as me as a father, one thing I said that it's mighty strange that once he started doing good out there, once he stayed away from all the gang banging and dissing the dead and doing things out there in the street, when he turned his life around, when he on his deen now, practicing religion, doing things for the community, bringing about peace in Chicago and throughout various cities, you know, all of a sudden now he being indicted, you know, just right off the Muslim conference that we had in Chicago calling for peace. Now, 3 to 4 days later, he's being indicted after that. You know, when he put up on his concert, all the people that got killed in Chicago, showing that this is not what it's about again, he get indicted. But now he's being indicted for that. So look at the bigger picture here. Look at what the government trying to do. They always got their whole thing is you doing wrong, you doing bad, then that's good for them because that fill up the prisons.
Pardon me. I don't know, Big Durk. That was a bad look. Now, I'm going to ask y'all that question. We know the trial coming up in a couple months. You want to bring up the government? Bro, you can't speak like this. You know better than that, man. Them people sitting back like, who the hell you think you are? To talk about, yo, who the government is, the government coming to grab my son because he changed his life. Yo, like I just said 5 minutes ago, let's get to this part. They don't care if you change your life. They don't care if you stop talking about the dead in your music. Nigga, he just recently did that shit. What we talking about here, Big Durk? What we talking about here? Now, that your son would have stopped about 5, 6, 7 years, stop dissing the dead, do a little charity for Chicago, don't be talking crazy on his music, kumbaya and kumbaya to you and him. But you see, your son didn't do that. He signed King Von, a nigga that was allegedly catching bodies, putting work out there. He was active, signed dope. Once he got the bail, came home, whatever, beat the charge, whatever, signed him to be a rapper. King Von passed away. You would think this nigga will learn after they dropped the charges in Georgia. Did Little Durk learn? Remember, hold up. Let me go back memory lane for y'all since y'all don't remember. Remember when King Von passed away? They dropped the charges in Georgia for Little Durk. So you would think that nigga would actually change around that time. No, he continued talking crazy. You know why? Because he had to prove himself. He had to get back for Von, all this and that. Oh. Then you got killers around you that you trying to sign and shit and make them rappers. DD, OTF Jam, all these little crazy niggas that just came on doing 12, 10, 15 joints. How the hell you think Big Durk, they wasn't gonna come for that? This nigga got killers behind him. These ain't no real rappers that trying to change their goddamn life. Big Durk, what we talking about here? You think because your son did that little Kodak moment? Oh, that's what we're gonna call it. It's an old school term, what we call it. That little short term Kodak moment when you flash, boop, that little Kodak moment right there with the camera, that part. That shit was a Kodak moment, bro. Oh, he put them niggas on the screen, he showed love. Yo, show respect to the dead. No, nigga. You became Muslim, you took your religion serious all of a sudden. Even though you probably was Muslim before, but you didn't take it serious though. But all of a sudden, when you felt like the feds was coming, you want to take, and then Big Durk got the authority to stay. That was a bad look for your son when you go to trial, champ. You can't be talking about the government like that, man. You was right on point in the beginning when you said, you know what, I'm gonna let the lawyers handle that. I ain't talking about the case. But then you start going, oh yeah, this the wrong time. The government, this and that, the Fed. Yo, bro, you can't talk like that. They sitting back like, nigga, who you think you is? You just came home from doing about 25, 30 joints. You lucky we even let you on. And you want to talk like this, trying to talk crazy about us? Oh, we got something for you. Let me call the LA County over there in the courthouse. That's what the feds could do. That was a bad look for you. Let's go back one more time so y'all can catch what he was saying. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man.
With the recent case that they brought against your son, we haven't seen any comments about it from yourself. We would just like to know your feelings on the matter so that we can share with the wider public.
Alhamdulillah, we first like to thank everyone for their support, their love, you know, the encouraging words that they gave us as a family. We thank the fans and everyone who stood by us. I leave all legal issues to the lawyers to break that thing, what's dealing with that, the legal issues behind it. As far as the family, as far as me as a father, one thing I can say that it's mighty strange that once he started doing good out there, once he stayed away from all the gang banging and dissing the dead and doing things out there in the street, when he turned his life around, when he on his deen now, practicing religion, doing things for the community, bringing about peace in Chicago and throughout various cities, you know, all of a sudden now he being indicted, you know, just right off the Muslim conference that we had in Chicago calling for peace. Now, 3 to 4 days later, he's being indicted after that. You know, when he put up on his concert, all the people that got killed in Chicago, showing that this is not what it's about again, he get indicted. But now he's being indicted for that. So look at the bigger picture here. Look at what the government trying to do. They always got their whole thing is you doing wrong, you doing bad, then that's good for them because that fill up the prisons.
That was bad timing, Big Durk. Bad timing to be talking about that while your son is facing a trial. Am I right or wrong, Smoke Gang? Make sure y'all comment below and tell me that's the wrong timing to be saying that type of shit right now. Bro, are you crazy? Allegedly. Are you bugged out? That part. Yeah, that part. Are you bugged out? That's what Big Durk. You should know better not to be talking like that. You know how them people allegedly, you know how they be playing. Nigga, man, listen, your son is facing trial on the serious charges. And for you to be talking about some government corruption and all, oh yeah, you know, it's just kind of crazy how they just come down on my son and come get him. And I mean, once, that's the word. See, that's the word they're gonna look at you. Once your son found out them feds is on him, now you want to change his life. See, that's where you messed up at when you said once. Once my son changed his life, you used the wrong word, champ. You should have said, yo, my son Ben changed his life years ago. You should have said that part. What we talking about? That shit would have put a little bit of, that shit would have went in the court. You know what I mean? My son Ben changed his life years ago. That's the word you're supposed to not use. Not my son, not, yo, once my son changed his life. No, nigga. That's basically saying you changed your life in 24 hours. What are we talking about here? That's basically saying niggas could come knocking your door, boot, lock you up, you in jail. Yo, I changed my life. That part. Once and change your life a few years ago is two different things and two different terms you could have used. Y'all don't know why the hell you use once for. Because now they sitting back like, yeah, you just said it yourself in the goddamn conference. You just said it, Mr. Banks. You just said, once my son changed his life, now they want to come get him. Yeah, because it was time to come get him. Bro, you can't. Yo, hold up, man. Like one up, smash that like, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Happy New Year's. You can't make this up. What the hell, yo, bro? Hold up, man. I sit back. I'll wait. I'll make sure y'all commenting below. Tell me how y'all feel about that. That was the worst time to be talking like that. I'll wait. Big Durk, what, like, yo, hey, yo, bro, I'm still shocked the way you even said that. The feds don't care. You know that type of shit, bro. You know they come anytime. You supposed to say my son Ben changed his life. I don't know why these people indicting my son acting like he's involved in this type of shit. Those are the type of terms you're supposed to use, bro. The words. Not no, yo, once my son changed his life. Nigga, that looked like that shit just happened last year. What we talking about here? That was terrible on your behalf, man. And you did years. You should know better. And then you're going to be up there talking about the government while your son facing serious charges? We ain't done, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. You can't make this up, boy.
With everybody, it seems like they might know, right?
Let's hear what Doodie Lo had to say. Surprising. Anyway, that's another story with Doodie Lo. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel.
With everybody, it seems like they might know, right? And I think that's like the thought that the whole world has, like the way that he was switching up everything, like it's almost like, and then the way that, you know, now he's putting artists, he put artists on the team, he started stacking it up. It seems like he almost like knew like something was coming.
Nah, I don't want nothing like that.
Now you heard old boy. Shout out to old boy that actually, those are great questions you said to Doodie Lo. Nah, you're gonna hear what Doodie Lo gonna say, y'all. But old boy even said it on the chair, the nigga that host or nigga that owned the show, what I forgot his name, but shout out to you, man. He was like, yo, it seemed like Durk knew the feds was on their way. That's why he changed his life. He started doing a lot of things different. Go start practicing religion more, doing all that. Charity, the concert, putting the dads on a big screen. Doodie Lo about to say, oh, nah. Just want to remind y'all. I just wanted to pause on that part. Because dude even said that shit. So for Big Durk to say that, for saying that, and this is recently what Big Durk just said. This is less than 24 hours ago. Oh, nah, that's wrong. Once my son tried to change his life. And then you got old boy that's telling Doodie Lo the same thing. Yo, it seemed like Durk tried to change his life because he felt like the feds was coming. You see, Big Durk, those are the wrong words you shouldn't have. You shouldn't have used them words, man. You should have said my son Ben changed his life. Or Ben tried to change his life years ago, but people always trying to come with new stuff around him. Pause. Once my son changed his life, the feds come. Like, anyway, let's get back to Doodie Lo. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and Happy New Year's to everybody. I already know the vibes, man.
With everybody, it seems like they might know, right? And I think that's like the thought that the whole world has, like the way that he was switching up everything, like it's almost like, and then the way that, you know, now he's putting like artists, he put artists on the team, he started stacking it up. It seems like he almost like knew like something was coming.
Nah, I don't want nothing like that. He just started evolving as a man and really putting his religion first and everything we was learning and we was trying to show the world. We just never really like broadcast and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was started like once you be like becoming like mature and it was just like
got a little money now.
It ain't even know nothing because we don't even know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like he was just showing the world like you know what I'm saying? Like this what it is. This how you should lead your life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, Ben Muslim, he just got stronger on his ding. Now he can teach and he threw a big prayer for Chicago for everybody.
Yeah.
Wow. All the Muslims came out. Was shout out Unc and Pops and Smirk and Wook and we. So like we, you know,
just bad timing how that shit kind of interrupted all of that. You know,
sure.
Now, smash that like button, support the channel by smashing that like. Now y'all heard Doodie Lo say that, right? Doodie Lo said basically, he been Muslim. Okay. But see, my thing is, he said, yo, but you know, he wanted to teach the kids and, you know, he wanted to practice. Why he didn't do that shit after they gave him an opportunity when he dropped them charges in Georgia? After King Von passed away. I sit back, I wait, Doodie Lo, I ask you that question. Why you ain't tell your man, like, yo, Durk, man, them nigga, they just dropped them charges in Georgia, nigga. You gotta fall back, champ. Why he ain't fall back? Why he ain't going to back end? Let y'all niggas do the music, whatever. He pop up once in a while, do his little music, Durk, whatever, nothing crazy. Don't talk, no drill music, none of that. Why Durk ain't do that shit? Why Durk thought that by them dropping them charges in Georgia, he thought that shit was a game? Like, what we talking about? Like, what we talking about here? That shit is crazy to me. Like, you could have changed your whole completely, you could have changed your whole scenery, your life, everything. Fell back and none of this shit probably when it came down the way it came down, pause. But say it goes back. Nah, Smoke, you know, he had to get back from King Von. All this and the trolls, okay, but my nigga, there's other ways of doing it. You had niggas that actually did, allegedly, and everything I speak on is alleged. You had niggas that actually did 10, 15, 12 years, 9, 7, 8 years. You had OTF Diddy that beat 2 bodies, and you got these niggas right back in the streets active. I sit back, what the hell they do that at? These niggas just got finished doing stretch, decades. They've been around you for almost 10, 11, 12 years. OTF Doodie beat 2 bodies, came home. And these niggas right back at it on the street trying to be active? So what was your smartness? That's what made me think that these niggas was running the show over there in OTF. These niggas was calling the shots over there in OTF and the back end. So anything Durk said, them niggas ain't been paying no mind to Durk. They was like, nigga, we ain't trying to hear that, nigga. We about to go do what we gonna do over here. That part. And I don't understand that, because if Durk would have had more control of the situation, none of these niggas wouldn't have been active in the street. Y'all niggas just got finished doing years, man. Why y'all niggas' names involved in these goddamn murder for hires, allegedly? That's my point, what I'm trying to explain here. These niggas just got finished doing 10, 12, 7, 5, 2 bodies, 1 DDB, and these niggas right back in the streets being active? Then you got Durk giving y'all money? Number one, the balls, he ain't got it all up top in the head. Pause. That's little Durk. I don't know what the hell he was thinking, turning them niggas into rappers and still having them niggas active in the street. That was a no decision. I don't know what the hell you was thinking about doing that. Number two, you supposed to have fell back when you beat the cases, when they dropped them charges in Georgia. So Big Durk, what you were saying, yo, once my son changed his life, nigga, that's like, bro, that's your son's mistake. Your son made all these mistakes, man. He had an opportunity to shut everything down these niggas was doing after they dropped them charges in Georgia when King Von passed away. Let's continue. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Why do you think someone who's a top 10 rapper worth tens of millions of dollars could pack out an arena in Chicago, probably make $500,000 in one day, decides to get a whole bunch of people together and connect himself to a murder for hire?
No, I ain't never did murder for hire. I don't know who be wearing that wire. Shorty gon' blow, he ain't no fighter. I went to court with a public defender. One of my ops was fucking a mine.
I think Lil Durk, he wanted to he had something to prove. He had a point to prove to everybody. Being trolled. Then you got the gang members, like the stuff that you don't see on the internet with the gang members behind the scene. Oh man, you ain't did nothing for Vine, man. Go ahead on. You know, and that gets to you like, oh man, they think it's over with. So he got to show that he in it and he a part of something, and he just blew his whole life, man. Blew his whole career.
Then I said that about 5 goddamn minutes ago. I felt like them niggas in the back end, all these killers around them. I felt like they had more control of this goddamn situation of the OTF. And I said this in my old video. When D-Thing was alive, there was more structure probably going on. Niggas probably listen more. When D-Thing passed away, man, rest in peace. Lil Durk brother, if y'all know what I'm talking about, D-Thing, check him out if y'all know how D-Thing passed away. Anyway, may him rest in peace. But I felt like when D-Thing passed away, they not gonna respect Durk, bro. Because number one, you got killers around you that just got finished doing 10, 12 years on champ. OTF Jam, you barely even knew that nigga, that part. What are we talking about here? The nigga that allegedly had the wire on. You can't make this up, man. You just can't. And it's crazy if he did spin the block, did all this allegedly, murder for hire, because the trolls, because the internet was saying, yo, when you gonna spin for King Von? See, King Von was a different story. He was a real active person, man. Real active. Durk really probably messed his whole career up. You heard, man, listen, this dude was making this dude was the top 10 rapper, making millions of dollars, selling out arenas by probably 200, they booking him for about 200,000, 250,000 for a show. What y'all think Durk gonna do? His father just said some crazy shit about a day ago. Oh yeah, once my son changed, the government want to come and grab him. That's messed up. My son doing charity, doing concert. Nigga, they don't care about that, Big Durk, and you know that shit. You know that shit. That's what gets me more upset about this situation, because you a real gangster that came out them real streets of Chicago. You his father. Nigga, you did 30 joints, nigga. AKA, nigga, 30 years. What we talking about here, nigga? And I salute you for that, champ, because not too many people come home solid, brain still function. Some people come home bugged out, still got that jail mentality. So I salute you for that. I'm dead serious. But for you to say, yo, it's wrong that the feds came and got him once my son changed. Bro, I know Durk gonna sound like, yo, what the hell my father just said, man? That's making it seem like I knew the feds was coming, so now I got to change my whole image and change my whole life. That part. What are we talking about here? Am I lying? That's what that shit looked like. The picture looked like that when somebody says that. Oh, yeah, you know, they came once my son changed his life. So now you're like, man, nigga, that shit sound like when I heard the feds was coming, so now I got to change my life now. No, you're supposed to say he been changed his life years ago. That's it. And don't even talk about the government and the feds and all this and they're wrong for doing this. No, they ain't, nigga. What we talking about? This nigga had niggas that was killers around him that was still active in the streets. I want Durk home. Durk a good dude. Pause. That nigga make good music and all that. You could tell Durk ain't no real killer and all that. He just know how to play chess. That part. When you get your money up, allegedly, you know how to make little moves that you want to do. But allegedly, it seemed like Durk moves was sloppy. That's the way it looked like. And that's the situation that he got himself involved in right now. So the little moves he was making with the money, my man, getting shit busy, getting shit shaking in the streets, it seemed like they was a little sloppy about it because they obviously went and got caught up in this situation. They obviously went and had a format that they said that had a wire on them OTF jam. That just came home from doing 12 joints. That barely know Durk. Let that marinate in y'all. Nah, how you don't know Durk? What you mean? I did go check my old Durk videos in the OTF. Check the OTF jam video I did on that. Go check that video out. Then you'll understand what I'm saying. Last time that nigga seen Durk, nigga, when the drill scene was just starting back in like 2012 or some shit like that. OTF Jam got caught up, did a stretch, man. What we talking about here? You had killers around you, you try to turn them to rappers. You can't do that.
With the recent case that they brought against your son, we haven't seen any comments about it from yourself. We would just like to know your feelings on the matter so that we can share with the wider public.
Alhamdulillah. We first like to thank everyone for their support, their love, you know, the encouraging words that they gave us as a family. We thank the fans and everyone who stood by us. I leave all legal issues to the lawyers to break that thing, what's dealing with that, the legal issues behind it. As far as the family, as far as me as a father, one thing I can say that it's mighty strange that once he started doing good out there, once he stayed away from all the gangbanging and dissing the dead and doing things out there in the street, when he turned his life around, when he on his deen now, practicing religion, doing things for the community, bringing about peace in Chicago and throughout various cities, you know, all of a sudden now he being indicted, you know, just right off the Muslim conference that we had in Chicago calling for peace. Now, 3 to 4 days later, he's being indicted after that. You know, when he put up on his concert, all the people that got killed in Chicago, showing that this is not what it's about again, he get indicted. But now he's being indicted for that. So look at the bigger picture here. Look at what the government trying to do. They always got their whole thing is you doing wrong, you doing bad, then that's good for them. Because
nah, Durk, you supposed to not be talking like that. I'm gonna keep saying that, man. Like, bro, I know you sitting back like, God, I know you mad, you pissed off, but you making it, you trying to switch the whole story to y'all now, to like the Muslims and all that. That's what it said. Oh yeah, once we did the Muslim thing and all that, 2, 3, 4 days later, they came with the indictment. See, you switching the whole narrative. You making it seem like they attacking y'all. No, nigga, this shit is old. The shit your son been saying on these rhymes and the songs and all that, and these niggas is active all in the videos. They Doodie all in the videos. OTF dropping songs talking about what he doing, indicting himself. Doodie indicting himself. Your own son indicting himself in his own songs. What we talking about here, Big Durk? You wildin', man. You should have just sat back, said no comment. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm gonna let the, you know what I mean, the lawyers handle that. I just want my son out. You know what I mean, when my son home, I see him. You know what I mean, that's it. Something positive. You have to go all the way in on government, this and that, and oh yeah, we did the Muslim and all this. Yo, we know. Listen. We know the story. We know about the Akis and the. We know about all this, Big Durk. You ain't gotta remind people. You ain't gotta throw that in the air. Why your son going to trial? That shit gonna look, that's nasty work for that nigga in trial while you speaking some shit like that. You wanna actually, people that's gonna watch this, they're gonna understand what I'm saying. You switch the story up a little bit to the point that you brought up the Muslim community conference, whatever y'all had. You said 3-4 days later, that's when the indictment came. So basically you're trying to say they're attacking y'all because he changed his life into that religion. They're not feeling that religion. That's what basically you saying. You basically saying they not feeling us because of our religion. That's why they came with the indictment. No, Durk, they came with the indictment, Big Durk, because of the shit your son be saying on rhymes, the niggas that's in the foreman involved in their camp, all types of shit. This is something that your son could have actually avoided when they dropped the charges down there in Georgia when King Von passed away. May him rest in peace. He could have changed when Doug died. He could have changed all that. He had a lot of opportunities to stop talking crazy. Then these niggas' bodies are dropping. He's speaking about this shit on his rhymes, Big Durk. What we... Bro. Yo, no disrespect. Respectfully, that was a bad move you did right there, champ. I'm gonna keep it real with you. That was a bad move right there, man. You don't speak about the, I mean them while your son's still going to trial, man. You don't speak about how they ain't feeling y'all because of y'all religion, man, while your son going to trial, man. You don't do that, champ. That's gonna hurt his trial. They're gonna look at him crazy and all that. Oh, God. Nah, but they shouldn't look at him because of the religion. But we all know the history. What that religion going to court and all that. Come on, do I got to put it in subtitles? What we talking about here? Y'all know they don't be feeling that. That's all I'm gonna say. You know they don't be feeling that. So for you to go up there on that press conference and speak about that, why he on a serious trial, is crazy to me. Nasty work. That was terrible on your part. Straight up and down, champ. That was terrible on your part, man. That was a no-no. You shouldn't have had done that, man. Your son still got to go to court, bro. And look at Doodie Lo. Look, I'm gonna go back to the other clip one more time so y'all can understand what I'm saying over here. Even the host even asked Doodie Lo, yo, it seemed like Durk Shaw changed his life. You know, it felt like the fans was coming. This and that. Oh, nah. Let's go back one more time, man.
With everybody, it seems like they might know, right? And I think that's like the thought that the whole world has, like the way that he was switching up everything, like it's almost like, and then the way that now he's putting like artists. He put artists on the team, started stacking it up. It seems like he almost like knew like something was coming.
Nah, I don't want nothing like that. He just started evolving as a man and really putting his religion first and everything we was learning and we was trying to show the world. We just never really like broadcast and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was started like once you be like becoming like mature and it was just like.
Got a little money now.
It ain't even know nothing because we don't even know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like he was just showing the world, like you know what I'm saying? Like this what it is. This how you should lead your life. You know what I'm saying? Bro, been Muslim. He just got stronger on his ding. Now he can teach, and he threw a big prayer for Chicago for everybody. Yeah, wow. All the Muslims came out. Was shout out Unc and Pops, and Smirk and Wook, and we. So like we, you know,
just bad timing how that shit kind of interrupted all of it.
He had to catch himself too in the middle of that conversation. It was like, you know, he doing this because I don't know. Oh, now we don't even know what's going on. He had to catch himself. But I'm gonna keep saying it. Smash that like button. Do me that favor. Support the channel. Happy New Year. Subscribe to the channel. Share this video also. Do me that favor. But I'm gonna keep repeating myself on this. You had opportunities. Like I said, there's no hate. I like Durk music. I rock with Durk, all that. But I felt like them niggas he had around him, they did too much yes niggas, and them niggas was too much on the go. They wasn't really respecting his cause. That's the way I feel. because you gotta have some stand-up niggas that's gonna understand. Homie, you just beat this case down in Georgia after King Von passed away. I'm gonna keep going back to that. You gotta change your whole image, everything. You can't be around niggas. Stop talking about this shit that's going on active in the streets on your rhymes. Somebody should have told them that. Now, if you talk about shit that happened 10 years ago and the case solved and all this, okay, that's something different. Your man did it, okay, that's different. But you talking about active, unsolved case that's going on that happened, and you talking about that shit all in your rhymes. Some of them were solved, some of them wasn't. So that's a no-no for you. You know what the hell you was doing, bro. Like, that's why I said, Big Durk, you supposed to set your son down a long time ago, man. And told him, you continue with this shit, nigga, feds gonna come and snatch your little ass up because you keep talking about this in your rhymes, you showing money, you got killers all in the videos. Come on. That's so many X's on a box, pause. I mean, come on, what we talking about here? All right, showing killers in the video. X, you supposed to not do that. Trying to turn killers into rappers that still want to be active in the street. X, you supposed to not do that either. Like, I could continue. I could continue with this shit. Talking in your rhymes about active cases that's still unsolved. You bring it in your rhymes all the time. X, you supposed to not do that either. Then you bringing up names in your camp that's allegedly probably was involved in them situations and them active crimes. X, they supposed to not do that either. I mean, my nigga, there's so many X on the, I could just X on the boxes, man, pause that. You broke the code so many times, Durk, it's ridiculous, bro. You broke the code. All these X's I X'd out that you did, nigga, you broke the code so many times, it's crazy. And Big Durk, you supposed to set that little ass nigga down, pause, and tell him, like, what you gonna do is gonna come back to you. You need to stop, bro. I don't know if you did. I don't know. We seen an interview with Lil Durk mom saying that, going back to my Durk videos, when Lil Durk mom said that, she told him, stop doing this. Stop talking about the dads in your music and all that shit. To get out of here, y'all. It's crazy, man. Big Durk, man. I felt like that was a terrible move you just did, because you're supposed to just kept your mouth quiet. Don't even talk about the situation. Don't even say, yo, once my son changed his life, they all something. They want to come and, nah, man, don't even government, nah, this and that. You talking about how they could be frauds and the government probably corrupt. You went too much. You was in your feelings too much, and that was the wrong time into doing that shit. That was the wrong time right there to do that. While your son still got to go to trial. Can't make this up, champs. Y'all already know what to do. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video, do me that favor. Happy New Year's to everybody. Make sure y'all safe out there, man. And y'all already know, man. Until then, man, to another video. Light one up. Free Lil Durk, man. For real, because we can't blame nobody but Lil Durk, to be honest. He made a lot of mistakes, man. He broke a lot of codes. And he thought that shit wasn't going to come back because of the money he was making. That part. They don't care. They'll come 5, 10 years. Them niggas don't care. They play different, that part. I'm up out. Until then, enjoy y'all New Year's, man. Salute, gang. Free Lil Durk, man. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. Salute. I'm out of here.